Hi everyone, welcome back, parents and students. This is Leong here. We at Fraser River Middle School wish you well and hope you have had a safe and restful 2 weeks at home. Miss Gilson, Mr. Gibson, and I would like to formally welcome you back to as we transition to a new normal, a new way of doing school. As you know, teachers, staff, and administrators are working hard this week to prepare the weekly learning plan that will officially roll out next week. We would like to invite our families to use this week to create structures and routines um, to get us back on the learning schedule. The schedule of academic learning, as we have been researching and knowing, for offsite learning may last about 2 hours per day in total, but give or take. But the other areas of learning that involve family time and routines are also important in creating the normalcy for us all as individuals, and myself included. Definitely waking up at a regular time and consistent time. So essentially, that this means that we need to practice the virtue of flexibility, right? And being flexible means that you can be open to change. You consider the ideas and feelings of other people and not necessarily insist your own way. So some of you who know, we do virtues, we talk about virtues, and I think using the virtue of flexibility is a great way to start as we enter into term three. So it's a great way to think of imaginative ways, new ways of doing things, and that is what the virtue of flexibility is. So essentially, I wanted to let you know that we are working hard as teachers, educational assistants, and clerical staff to start developing a virtual space where we can complete the school year. So parents and students, your job this week is to hopefully be able to wake up at a regular time, get ready, do some exercise, organize a workspace at home for yourself. Parents, just a reminder, a student survey was sent home by Ms. Jones to inquire about the support and needs of your families, which included a question regarding the types of technology that you have available at home. If needed, our school would be able to loan a Chromebook to your child. Students, this is a message for you. Your parents are there at home as support, but they are also tackling many of the other issues, life issues for your family. So please respect them enough to get up and get going and start on your essential routines. COVID-19 has definitely changed how we plan to do school, but it is also an exciting time for us to build a new way of learning. And this new freedom will work if you help build and support the routines. We understand that this requires patience and determination, and that you may have many questions, but all the things you're doing as a family that includes cooking together, baking together, gardening together, doing chores together is extremely important. Your learning is important, but we want to emphasize that your safety and well being and ability to stay calm during this time is equally paramount, meaning huge. Um, Mrs. Leong has been learning how to use kitchen scraps, this leftover onion, right, to grow. I just put it in water, a little container of water like this. And that's kind of my little project too. So, I mean, this week, find something that you are curious about in science, math, or the arts. Maybe read a book. Work on answering that question and share it with us next week. I'd love to hear about it. As we will also be using Google Classroom, we would like you to check this online format or platform from home with your parents or yourself if you're doing this by yourself. In the coming weeks, we will set the expectations of which online tools you'll be using through the weekly learning plan. please familiarize yourself with signing in at home and contact us if you have any questions or difficulties. Additionally, teachers may start using tools such as Google Hangouts or Discord to have regular communication with you. Please note that Miss Gilson and I will have our regular days and schedules, but you can communicate with us or leave us messages even if it's not our days. So attached with this video is also a letter explaining the general plan of how things will unfold next week. So thanks for listening. Stay well, stay tuned to further announcements early next week. Goodbye. Thanks.